Hello, good morning. Oh, one more day until New Year's Eve. It's Monday again, and we always want to start the week out excited and to create momentum and movement into the new week. And it's the same thing that's happening for us right now as we move into the new year. To create momentum, the yoga practice allows us to move stuck, stale energy and create space within our physical body so that this space becomes, in our minds. We want to move things around, get things going and flowing. I know for me personally right now, there's just so much stuff brewing inside of me. And I can say, not that pleasant. It's actually yucky. And I'm asking myself, how can I sit in the yuckiness? Because practicing yoga, when we want to practice yoga, that's easy. How the hell do we get on our mats when we're I don't want to practice? I don't want to do yoga right now. I want to stay in what my teacher calls the shitty diaper. And I just want to do things that are going to make me feel worse. And that's the mind game, right? Yoga is about getting control of our thoughts so that we can get control of our lives. How can I choose my yoga practice even when I don't want to practice? And it's because we know the other things are just going to make us feel worse. Yet in the moment, it seems like the right thing to do. So today, the last thing that I wanted to do was get on my mat and move with you all. Not because I don't want to move, but rather because there's shit moving inside of me. And so let's get on our mats together and move through the shit. Are you down? Okay, let's go. Find your way to the top of your mat. And as you bring your feet to the top of your mat, separate them as wide as your hips. Hips distance apart. Outer edges of your feet parallel to the long edge of your mat. Tadasana mountain pose. Stack your shoulders over your hips and your hips up over your ankles. Take a moment to close your eyes and settle into your Ujjayi breath. Slightly restrict the backside of your throat as you breathe in and out of your nose. Hear the sound of your breath like the ocean waves. Let your breath move through you. Today, the universal intention as we move together on Monday to create momentum, flow, movement in our body, to create flow and movement off of our mat. Our inner world reflects our outer world, and our outer world, it reflects our inner world. We step on the mat today as a prayer to create momentum and movement in our physical bodies that will resemble the movement and flow we find off of our mats as we move into the new year. Place your hands to your heart, palms together. Lift your heart up. With your hands at the center of your heart, press your palms together. The Sanskrit word for intention is sankalpa. Set an intention for why you personally practice yoga. What brings you onto your mat today? And we move and breathe together to create momentum and fluidity. Release the arms. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, thighs back, heart forward, full bow over your legs. Sprinkle your fingertips to frame the outer edges of your toes. Generous bend in your knees, chin to your chest.
Send your elbows back towards your calves. As you move your shoulder blades towards one another, extend the crown of your head to the earth. Generous bend in your knees. Straighten your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Slide your hands up onto your shin bones. Lengthen through the sides of your body as you tuck your chin slightly. Extend the crown of your head forward. Lean your weight a little bit more into the balls of your feet to feel a deeper stretch to the backside of your legs. Big breath in, reach your heart and the crown of your head forward. Exhale, place your palms onto the mat, bend your knees, step back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hands as wide as your shoulders, feet as wide as your hips. Hug your forearms towards one another and wrap your shoulder blades to the outsides of your body. Externally rotate your shoulders. Melt your heart towards your thighs. Draw your belly button to your spine. Reach your sitting bones high up. Bend your knees. Begin to extend your heels towards the earth. Several breaths in down dog. Inhale, wave your heart forward. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. High plank pose. Lower your knees down onto the mat. Keep your toes curled under. Inhale, lift your heart forward and through. Lift your chin. Big inhale breath. Send your sitting bones up to the sky. Lift through your heart. Exhale, elbows back towards your hips. Chin and chest come to the earth. Booty tilt up to the sky. Spread your butt bones wide. Big breath in. Exhale, settle. Inhale, slither through onto your belly. Lean to the left, stretch your right leg back behind you, press your right foot onto the earth. Lean to your right, press your left foot onto the earth. Sweep your forearms around in front of you, rise up, Sphinx pose. Align your shoulders over your elbows, and your elbows in line with your wrists. Gaze directly forward and imagine my hand right behind your head. Tuck your chin slightly as you press your head back into my hand. Draw your shoulder blades towards the spine, lift your heart. Press your pubic bone and the tops of your feet into the mat. Activate your thighs as you lift your kneecaps off the earth. Sphinx pose. Create more length through the spine as you reach and extend through the crown of your head. Legs stay activated as you press pubic bone tops of the feet into the floor. Make sure that you press your big toe and your pinky toes into the mat. Activate your quadriceps and your hamstrings. Several breaths here. Maintain the Ujjayi breath. Relax your legs, knees to the mat. Sprinkle your fingertips to the outer edges of your mat. Lower the top of your forehead towards the earth. Inhale, lift your heart, open your chest, create momentum as you lift your chin. Exhale, wave your left ear towards the mat, look right. Tone your belly, inhale, lift your chest, look directly forward. Exhale, wave down, right ear to the earth, look to the left. Place your hands by your chest, fingertips in line with your shoulders. Inhale, wave your heart up, create momentum in your upper body. As you exhale, lower chest, chin, forehead to the earth. Curl your toes, press up and through, tabletop position. Align your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Flex your right toes into the earth, extend and straighten your right leg. Right heel presses back behind you, heart reaches forward. With a strong fluid breath, micro bend your elbows. Activate your core, lift your right leg off your yoga mat. Right leg parallel to the ground. Right pinky toe flexes towards your face. Bend your right knee and reach your right foot up towards the ceiling. Lift your heart and your chin, gaze forward. And as you open your heart and you lift the top of your right thigh, remember your intention. What do you want to create momentum for as you move into the new year? Slowly release, gaze to the ground, right knee under right hip. Switch sides, flex your left toes into the earth, straighten your left leg long behind you. Stay onto the ball of your left foot as you straighten your left leg. Press your energy through your back left heel as you reach your heart forward. Draw your inner rib cage towards one another. Tone your belly. Lift your left leg. Gaze directly forward. Bend your left knee. Begin to reach your left foot up towards the sky. Activate your left hamstring, your left thigh. As you reach your left foot up, shine your heart forward and open. Open to the new year with your heart wide open. Release your left knee down onto the yoga mat. Tabletop position, curl your toes. Look at your shins, or look at your knees. Lift your shins. Knees come off the mat parallel to the earth. Hover the knees. As you start to lift your hips up slowly, create momentum without force. Lift up and back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Extend the energy from your belly out through the top of your head and from your belly out through your heels. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale, settle into your posture. Press through your left leg. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift your shoulders over your wrist. Tone your belly. Place your right foot in between your hands. Lower the left knee towards the ground. Tone through your belly. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Low lunge. Shoulders stack over the hips, hips over the left knee. Activate your belly. Big breath in. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Open arm twist. Look towards your right. Thumbs to the sky. Reach and extend through the top of your head as you lift through. Inhale, back to center. Arms reach up, gaze forward. Exhale, place your hands onto the mat. Lift your left knee off and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Square your shoulders and your hips to your yoga mat. Flex your left toes towards the ground. Big breath in, fill your lungs up. Exhale, ripple your heart forward. Momentum moving towards the new year as you generously place your left knee, left foot to the floor, left knee over the left ankle, right knee down onto your mat. Hips squared forward, tone your belly. Inhale, reach the arms up. Settle. We're here in this moment, nowhere else to go. Use the breath to keep you here and present. Big breath in, exhale, turn towards your left, thumbs to the sky. Reach up through the top of your head as you twist. Inhale, arms back to center, gaze forward. Exhale, lower your hands onto your mat, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward between your thumbs. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Shift your weight now into your right leg. As you bring your right hand, diagonal your right pinky toe.
about 1.5 feet distance. Shift your weight into your right foot, into your right hand, lift your left leg. Place your left hand onto your left hip and rotate your heart towards the left. Stack your left shoulder over your right shoulder, and your left hip over your right hip. Look back. Make sure that you can see your left pinky toe. Flex your foot towards your face. Shoulders and hips stacked. Option to extend your left arm towards the sky. Look up towards your left thumb. Get light in your right hand. Reach high up through your left arm. Stay here, or option for Ardha Chapasana, bend your left knee, left hand grabs onto the top of the left foot. Kick your left foot into your left hand as you open your chest towards the left, bring your shoulders towards one another. And it's here that we begin to open our bodies, open our hearts. Look down towards the earth. Place your left hand to the mat. Level out your hips. Bring your right hand onto your sacrum and level out your hips. Flex your left toes towards the mat. Reach your heart forward. Tuck your chin slightly. Big inhale, breath. Exhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Release your right hand towards the mat. Walk your left hand back. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and lower your left foot to the earth. Step your right foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Shift your weight into your left hand and your left foot. Set up, half moon pose. Stack your shoulders and your hips. We find alignment in our physical bodies to create alignment off our backs in our lives. Remember, as we said in the beginning, your life is a mere reflection of your inner world, that which you focus on. Stay here or take the bind, bend the top leg, grab onto the top of your right foot. Open your heart and your chest towards the right. And as we open our physical bodies, we're more open to life's experiences in all its facets. It's like in the beginning where I was saying it's the shit. No one wants to be in the shit. But as we open up to the shit, we create momentum to move through it and onto the other side. This is the value, the importance of being with each part of life as it comes. Slowly release your top foot. Square your hips and your shoulders to your mat. Right toes point towards the ground. Lower your right hand to the floor. Big breath in. Exhale, twist. Reach your left arm up. Twisted half moon or Parivrtta Ardha Chandrasana. Little different this time. Lower your left hand down. Step your right foot forward with your feet hips distance apart. Slide your hands onto your shins just below your kneecaps. Inhale, extend your heart, crown of your head forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Place your hands to the back side of your shins. Open your elbows to the sides. Tuck your chin into your chest and extend the top of your head forward and down. Bend your knees, heel toe your feet, hips distance, wider than hips distance, mats distance, heels in, toes out. Sink your booty towards your heels. Always an option to sit on a block. Bring your hands to your heart, press your elbows to your knees to your elbows. As you reach and extend through the top of your head, gaze forward. Lower your right hand back behind you, and then your left. If you have a block, move it now. And sit onto your bum. Move the soles of your feet together and slide your heels in as close to your body as you can get them. Interlace your fingers around your toes. Stack your shoulders over your hips.
Press your feet together, butterfly Baddha Konasana. Reach the crown of your head up. Inhale, exhale, elbows back, heart forward. Maintain length through the sides of your body as you integrate your shoulders towards one another. Extend through the crown of your head. Press your feet together, open your knees towards the earth. The breath allows us to maintain movement as it moves energy in and around, through and out of the body. Stay connected to your breathing, but now you may release the Ujjayi breath and just naturally breathe in and out of your nose. Inhale, rise. With your hands to the outside of your knees, place your feet onto the floor. Extend your left foot out in front of you. Bend your right knee and place the right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Flex your left toes towards you. Sprinkle your fingertips to the outside of your left leg. Inhale, lift your heart. Move your shoulder blades towards your spine. Keep length through the sides of your body. Exhale, heart towards your shin. Reach through the crown of your head as you just gently walk your hands towards your left foot. Just walk forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Move your shoulder blades towards the spine, towards one another. As you gently tuck your chin towards your chest, extend through the top of your head. Janushirshasana, seated forward fold. Tone your belly, inhale, rise up. Right leg goes forward, left foot comes back. Sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Sprinkle your fingertips to the outside of your right leg. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Hinge from your hips. Reach and extend through the top of your head. Breathe in and out of your nose. Inhale, rise. Extend your left foot forward. Lean over to the right with your right, lean over to your left with your right hand, grab your right cheek, pull it back. Lean to your right, grab your left cheek, pull it back. Legs out in front of you, Dandasana staff pose. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Flex your toes towards your face. Inhale, reach and extend up through the top of your head. A slight tuck of your chin, Dandasana staff pose. Hug the muscle to the bone. Big inhale, exhale, hinge at your waist, fold. Paschimottanasana, intense seated forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need. Upper body stays long. Reach through the crown of your head. Heart extends towards your toes. Maybe you can hinge just a little bit more. Keep a long upper body as you maintain strong legs. Flex your toes towards your face. Inhale, rise back up. Slide forward towards the middle of your mat with your knees bent. Walk your feet in. Feet placed onto the earth. Reach your arms forward. Turn your palms up towards the sky. Lift your heart. Tone your belly. And go slow. You're going to stop and hold. Feel the strength. Lower, stop, hold. Lower, stop, hold. Do you love me? Alright, roll it all the way onto your back. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock your body left and right. Head, shoulders, sacrum to the mat. Keep your knees moving towards your heart. Relax your face. Lower your feet onto the mat. Fingertips reach towards your toes, palms face down. Press your shoulders into the mat, lift your chin towards the ceiling. From this point forward, keep your gaze up to protect the neck. Press into your feet, press into your shoulders, reach your hip bones forward and up. Send your hip bones forward and up as you activate your hamstrings and your quadriceps. Press down through all four corners of your feet. Bridge pose, Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Stay here or press into your left foot. Reach your right toes straight up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, place your right foot onto the mat. Switch sides if you chose to do so. Press through your right foot. Reach your left toes towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee, place your left foot onto the floor. Lift your hip bones up and forward once more. And on your exhale, vertebra by vertebra, bring your sacrum down to the earth. Heel toe the soles of your feet together to touch Supta Baddha Konasana. Elbows come out in line with your shoulders, palms towards the sky. Open chest, open inner thighs, relax your face. Heel toe the soles of your feet, hips distance apart. Reach your arms back down towards your toes, palms face the floor. Stay in that variation unless your breath is solid and strong and you feel ready to come into wheeled pose. Reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Bridge pose if you wish, or fingertips towards the sky. Turn your palms into the ground in front of your shoulders, elbows towards the sky. Hug your elbows in, press through your feet, inhale to the top of your head. Press through your hands, press through your feet, exhale, lift your head up. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Press through your feet, hug your inner thighs together. Fluid breath. When you need to come down, exhale, chin to chest, and lower all the way down. Remember, in the practice, we want to create momentum and opening generously without force. When you come down, heel toe the soles of your feet to the outsides of your mat, knees together, teepee shape. It's slow progression where we listen to the body in each moment. Good, heel toe your feet back, hips distance apart. Lift your right knee in towards your chest, straighten your left leg out in front of you. Right shin reaches forward, reach your right hip bone towards the top of your mat. Create length through the sides of your waist as you exaggerate the curve in your low lumbar spine. Reach your right arm out to the right, left hand to the outside of your right knee. Inhale. Exhale, right knee moves over towards the left as you twist. Both shoulder blades stay onto the mat, heart open to the sky. Inhale back to center, straighten your right leg long. Hug your left knee in towards your chest and switch the grip. Opposite finger comes on top. Reach your left hip forward and away from you. Press your left knee forward. Create length through the sides of your waist. Breathe into the low lumbar spine. Reach your left arm out to the left, right hand to the outside of your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Left knee crosses over your body, shoulder blades on the mat. Inhale back to center. Stretch your left leg long out in front of you. Bend your knees, press your feet into the floor, lift your butt up with your hands, move your butt cheeks out to the sides. Straighten your legs out in front of you, heels in, toes out. Lift your shoulders off the mat by pressing into your head and your butt, and then open your shoulders out to the sides. Palms down by your sides, face up. Soften your face. Connect to your breath. Shavasana, the pose of rest. Settle into your breath. The most important pose of them all, the pose to digest. It's so important that as we create momentum and movements, we allow the digestion process, the movement, the work, the action that we take. There's a pause afterwards to integrate. May you find time to integrate 2019 as you move towards 2020. Bend your knees, put your feet to the floor. Arms overhead, roll onto the right side of your body. Press into your left hand and rise up into a seated position. One ankle in front of the other. Hands at your heart. Chin to your chest. Thank you for taking the time to sit and be with yourself, to practice, to share with me. May you find the momentum that you need to move forward into that which you set your own personal intention for. From the depth of my heart to yours, I wish you a happy new year. Namaste. So I really encourage and invite you to journal, to reflect on this year. All that you've achieved and all that you've done, all the accomplishments that you've made this year. Give yourself credit for this. As this year is what's going to give you the momentum to move towards 2020, fully integrating and digesting 2019 for all that you've already done. Something super powerful that I did is I went through all of my journals and started reflecting on what I was asking and giving thanks to for 10 years ago,
5 years ago, and then even 3 years ago. And it's like Tony Robbins says, we underestimate or we overestimate what we can do in 1 year, but we underestimate what we can do in 5. So today and tomorrow, use this time to get into your heart and just see, like, what the heck have I already done? And give yourself thanks for that. And use that momentum, that juice, to take you into 2020. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.